Welcome, seekers of truth, to the Why Machine. Today, we're powering up our philosophical engines to tackle a question that has echoed through the minds of humanity since the dawn of consciousness. Does life truly have a meaning? Have you ever gazed upon the infinite expanse of the cosmos, felt the crushing weight of your own insignificance, and whispered to yourself, "What's the point of it all?" If so, you've already had a fleeting glimpse into the profound and, at times, unsettling realms of nihilism and absurdism. These aren't just academic concepts. They're primal responses to the bewildering reality of existence itself. For centuries, philosophers, prophets, and poets have wrestled with this fundamental question. They've built elaborate systems of belief, crafted intricate cosmologies, and whispered promises of divine purpose. But what happens when those foundations begin to crack? What happens when we strip away the comforting illusions and confront the universe for what it might truly be? That, my friends, is where our journey into nihilism begins. At its core, nihilism, from the Latin nihil, meaning nothing, is the belief that life is without objective meaning, purpose, or intrinsic value. It's a philosophy that stares unflinchingly into the void and declares, with a chilling certainty, that there is no inherent grand design, no ultimate purpose, no preordained destiny. Think about it. If there's no God, no afterlife, no universal moral code, then what truly matters? If we're just biological accidents on a tiny speck of dust in an indifferent universe, do our struggles, our triumphs, our loves, and our losses hold any ultimate significance? For the nihilist, the answer is often a resounding no. Everything we strive for, everything we build, will eventually be swallowed by time and entropy. This isn't necessarily a call to despair, though it can certainly feel that way. For some, nihilism can be liberating. If nothing matters, then all the societal pressures, all the expectations, all the shoulds and musts that bind us, they too ultimately hold no objective power. It can be a call to define your own values, to create your own meaning, even if it's a transient one. But what if that liberation feels like a cold, empty freedom? What if the universe's indifference isn't something we can simply shrug off? This brings us to absurdism. Absurdism, often associated with the brilliant mind of Albert Camus, acknowledges the nihilist's premise. The universe is indeed devoid of inherent meaning, but it adds a crucial, often frustrating layer: humanity's insatiable, undeniable desire for meaning. The absurdist sees a fundamental conflict, a cosmic joke, if you will. We are beings hardwired to seek purpose, to find narratives, to believe in something greater than ourselves. Yet, we are cast into a universe that steadfastly refuses to provide any. This clash between our innate need for meaning and the universe's cold silence is what Camus called the absurd. So, what's an absurdist to do? Do we succumb to despair? Do we invent comforting myths to escape the truth? Camus argued neither. Instead, he proposed a defiant embrace of the absurd. Think of Sisyphus, the mythical figure condemned to eternally roll a boulder up a hill, only for it to tumble back down each time. A truly meaningless task, right? But Camus suggests that in the very act of acknowledging the futility, in the defiant act of continuing, Sisyphus can find his freedom. He finds his meaning in the struggle itself, in the rebellion against the meaninglessness. To live an absurdist life isn't to give up. It's to live in spite of the lack of inherent meaning. It's to create your own values, to find joy in the fleeting moments, to forge connections, to explore, to learn, to create, knowing full well that none of it will ultimately matter in the cosmic sense, but choosing to make it matter to you. It's a rebellion, a conscious choice to squeeze every drop of experience from this absurd existence. So, where does this leave us? Nihilism presents a stark reality, while absurdism offers a powerful, albeit challenging, response. Neither offers easy answers, but both force us to confront the deepest questions of our existence. They invite us to look beyond the superficial, to question assumptions, and perhaps to forge our own unique path in a universe that doesn't inherently care, but which we, defiantly, choose to care about. The Why Machine believes that true wisdom lies not in finding the answers, but in asking the right questions. And in the face of an indifferent cosmos, perhaps the most profound meaning we can find is the one we courageously create for ourselves. What are your thoughts on nihilism and absurdism? Does life have an inherent meaning for you, or do you choose to create your own? Let us know in the comments below. If this journey into the depths of philosophy sparks something within you, please give this video a like, share it with fellow truth seekers, and subscribe to The Why Machine for more explorations into ancient knowledge, lost history, hidden wisdom, and the philosophies that shape our world. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep powering your own Why Machine.